Okay, so I'm going to be attempting to finish the DLC for Blood West. And I do mean attempting. I have not played this game for 2 months now. It is one I kept meaning to go back to finish, and then just kind of didn't. The DLC, like the main story has problems. Especially in the later chapters with pacing, balance, difficulty, which, you know, is just balance again. Like, the quality really is a bit whiplashy, very, very much like a roller coaster, ups and downs. But, you know, the thing about, like, momentum, when you have, you know, like, with a roller coaster, right? If you have the roller coaster drop from a higher point, and you keep doing that, it will eventually lose its momentum, and those highs will never be as high. That's the problem with, part of the problem with this game is, the main story is good, right? Like, chapter 1, I actually enjoyed it quite a bit, up until the boss, which absolutely kicked my ass. Chapter 2, the difficulty went up quite a significant amount, but there were moments I still kind of enjoyed. Chapter 3, I hardly even remember, right? Like, weapons kind of become a little useless later on, and it's like this game is directly inspired a little bit, at least, by Stalker, right? I'm fairly certain it even lists Stalker as one of its influences. And the thing about Stalker is, at least nominally, you can use a starting weapon up until the end. Now, that starting gun, again, nominally will be useful. Maybe not necessarily so, because, you know, if you have, like, a Makarov, it might not do too great against a pseudo-giant, right? But at least against humanoid enemies, you know, you pop a dude in the head a couple times with a Makarov, even if he's in an exoskeleton, there's a non-zero chance he is going to end up dead. You know, then you have this game where it's like you're fighting kind of Cthulhu-esque abominations, and it's, yeah, maybe not all too useful. So yeah, the balance and the difficulty is kind of all over the place, I feel, for both the main story in this game, or the DLC. And I feel like the DLC really kind of takes a lot of the bad from the main game and accentuates it. The DLC kinda is a slog, quite frankly. There are a couple of mechanics that are kind of interesting or nice, but their execution is, well, at least in my opinion, not all too that, you know, not all that fun. Or at the very least, it certainly drags on and makes it less so. I don't think the main game or the DLC are bad. I think they needed some more work that they never got or will ever get. Take that as you will.
I included that.
Part of the problem I feel with this game is it's really trying to emphasize stealth combat, as if you were playing like New Vegas and you were sneaking through the Deathclaw Valley and you were a brand new spanking character. So it's like the only way you're really able to reliably take out a lot of those Deathclaws in that frickin' little mining area is by stealth archery, effectively, but with a gun, right? And this game doesn't really, you know, like, give you the necessary tools or benefits or bonuses to sneak attacks effectively to really make it viable. Again, this is all my opinion or feeling of the game. Maybe I'm doing things wrong, but yeah, it's like, you know, you have a gun that's basically shooting what I would assume is effectively like a 30-06, 45-70, or even, Christ forbid, like a 50 caliber or larger round. I don't know how big the, you know, the Buffalo rifle here is supposed to be. I don't know what caliber. I think they're technically like .58. Point is, big chunky bullet, all things considered. Should be dropping a lot of things in generally one hit, and they don't a lot of the time. And that's doubly more annoying when it's, you know, you were sneaking and probably should have gotten a sneak bonus, and, you know, it does not take much in this game to end up with you dead, right? Speaking of me dying. Another thing this game really suffers with, especially the DLC, particularly the DLC, is skills. The skills. The skill tree is kind of anemic. Main story, you kind of have a little bit of choice where, you know, a couple of those skills are actually, yeah, in the end of the day, actually kind of adding up and making a difference. This DLC, it feels like a lot of non-choice, quite frankly. There's also a problem of trying to figure out where to go in this DLC. I think I'm supposed to go into like some sort of Shadow Realm world thing.
I am the Lord of Deadside.
He is the Lord of something. I really have no idea what he said. So another problem is, as well, is the healing supplies, right? DLC is supposed to be a little bit harder. That's not necessarily in of itself, you know, like a terrible sin. You don't really end up with too many healing supplies, though.
Goes in, soul comes out.
There we go.
Or not, it's mine now. Useful? Maybe.
But yeah, point is, part of the problem is this game, I guess, kind of feels like it doesn't really know what its identity necessarily wants to be sometimes. You know, do you want a stealth game? Do you want Oblivion Stealth Archer? Do you want New Vegas? Do you want Stalker? Right? And yeah, like, I don't know, man. I don't think the game is bad. I would even say that the game is at points good. It's just, as an overall package, it definitely kind of wears a little thin. And it's a bit of a shame. Like, one of the mechanics you get in this one is, like, you get the weird little magical weapons. And, like, these gloves, even. Just the problem is a lot of the time, a lot of the magical weapons are kind of either unaffordable, or kind of crap. You know, kind of, like, not viable to use. Or they're very, very niche. Man, this is a fun mechanic right here, right now, though. Just all these little damage fields that you cannot avoid. Just plopped right in the middle of your, you know, path. It's great. Yep. I've lost 12 whole HP now. Great.
the depths you go.
I'm gonna assume if I jump down there, that's death. But yeah, I think I definitely got burnt out on this. And that's why I haven't played it for 2 months. It's also kind of annoying as well in the fact that the DLC is completely separated from the main campaign. It really should have just been like a new chapter entirely that you were allowed to bring your stuff. I do not like the fact that this is entirely separated from the main campaign. Man, it's a little dark in here.
I'm having a space
Okay.
crisis. Deeper and deeper, the air is thick and hot. I must be close to the center of the earth.
The dwarves delved greedily. Oh, Jesus.
Scream for me.
The dwarves delved greedily and deep. Wow. Got TNT. Bit of a shame that TNT doesn't seem to have kept its use from the main game. It was kind of nice in the main game. Actually was... I think it was actually kind of useful even up until the end. Okay. Oh, cool. Did I have a thing that made me immune to the fart gas here? So that's regen. That is damage increased by 20%. Damage from surprise attacks reduced by 30%. Yeah, I guess that was technically... You know, that's technically the... sneak attacks. It's just... You know, like on the Wendigos and a lot of the bigger things where you really want it to add up, it kind of doesn't a lot of the time. Oh, I'm fucking dead.
I can't hold all this shit.
I really could have sworn I had a thing that... Reduces damage. So do I have to go rest for that to happen, or... Damage increased by 20%? I don't know. Yeah, I don't know. Apparently caps lock is just permanent sprint. Of course he can see me. I'm gonna assume he's dead. I'm going to hope he's dead. Well, considering he's not shooting at me, I'm gonna assume he's dead right now. Alright, let's see. Speaking of the skills earlier, yeah, we're level 6. Great. Jeez, what do we have? 10% normal shot will be a critical shot. Be good. Moving speed while sneaking, regeneration of 1 HP while in water, right? So like that's another thing, right? Of the skills really kind of being hit or miss. You know, it's like we're kind of in a swampy area, and yet at the same time a lot of it is also cave diving, where you're having none of that, in fact.
No future for you.
Let me, Alright. Want to adjust the sound a little bit on my end. Oh cool, it's a dead end. Man, glad I took all that damage. Yay!
I will never get used to this.
Making progress.
Oh, she doesn't want that, right? She doesn't like money. Wait. Wait, what? Oh. It's the one that doesn't have anyone here. Oh, no, wait.
Take care of yourself.
Okay. The hell is that? Reflects 30% melee damage back to the attack and shows them enemy damage is lowered by 25%? Oh hey, a mare's leg. 30% chance of instant kill and headshots. That sounds great, actually. What's the catch? What's it using? Small arms? It's gotta be. $15, $15. We got 15. Oh, well, there it is. That was the thing I was looking for. Where's price? Oh god, no. So coffin amulet. Okay. So that's one of the confusing things about the wording potentially. Is this all damage from enemies, melee and ranged, or is it just the melee that is reduced? Huh? Cell. No? It's a soul essence piece. Okay. Sure, I guess. Guess we'll sell these, right? Yeah. Alright. We don't need that. Why do we have a sawed-off shotgun? What am I using? Lifestealer. Huh. It's fine, I guess. Okay, Crimson Brooch. Not all too useful, quite frankly. So I think that's the small arms, right? Yeah, 45. 12 gauge, 45, 45. Okay, we have a ethereal enemies damage nerf drink. That's kind of nice looking. How do you unload? Z? There we go. I remembered that. Am I proud of myself? Yes. My memory might not be as terrible as I think it might be, but still probably is. Really? Okay. Seems a little arbitrary. I don't remember how this staff was working, and I might just drop it. I also don't think I have the blowgun, and yet I have a couple of the darts for it, so... let's see. I remember using the scythes a lot, the little sickles there. I remember wanting to like the doll and didn't. Head is a teleport on rest, so not useful right now. Not using the blow dart, so get rid of it. Or was it that? Maybe it was that? Ah, it was that. It was the single sickle, not the dual ones. The dual ones are just melee. Okay, put that in, put that in. Do I want the staff? Each cursed enemy suffers 10% damage. Curse is shared with up to 5 enemies. Projectile curses enemy reduces HP by 20%. Could be good, but I don't remember it being all that useful. I would like to get more nitro rounds.
Still here.
617. She has an old madman's doll. It is a trinket. Strongest enemy in 30 meters radius is weakened by 30%. HP increases max stamina by 30. Right, so this is, again, another one of those things that, compared to Stalker, Stalker really kind of does right, and this game kind of just makes you ask why. You have what is actually a very nice selection of trinkets. You have 3 slots for the artifacts at any given time. Stalker, you basically float around in the early game from 1 to like 2, sometimes 3 if you get lucky in finding, certain pieces of armor. 4 slots is pretty attainable on most pieces of armor by selecting certain upgrades, and then your 5th slots are usually reserved for, stuff like the, what was it, the research group's hazard suit, and one other one I think it was? I think there was only one other one that gave you that. The point is, though, is you could get 4 or 5 slots, right? And if you want to play with mods, then there's, pretty decently difficult or obtuse ways of getting those upgrades to get extra slots. But you can get them, right? I remember playing Anomaly and you get like little like artifact containers, I think, and you can like put them into your belt so that you have even less of a negative from them, potentially even removing the negative entirely, which is normally radiation damage. Right? Some of the better artifacts are usually time limited in how long you can use them because they will poison the shit out of you. Right? Point is, you can have 4 or 5, right? And this game has a very large selection of actually decent looking artifacts, but the issue is a lot of them are basically unusable a lot of the time because you have 3 slots and... well, for the better, like, not for better or worse, but for the lack of any better wording, you kind of form your own little meta. And it becomes very hard to not use what you are used to at that point.
What force makes me pick up
because the
random
ones
things?
you've been using are tried and true and have proven themselves to be useful. I think this game would benefit heavily by giving you extra slots. Even if some of them... Even if some of the artifacts got nerfed ever so slightly to balance it out, I really think the game would have benefited from an extra 2 or even 3 slots, like, you know, just to fill out that little bottom section there. I also don't know where it was where I died, so that's not exactly helping me ramble here. I think it might have been this cave. Well... no, because that's that... I guess that's another small thing that just kind of became more annoying as time went on, as well as the stamina. Nothing's happening here. I just want to get from A to B a little bit quicker. That's all. How do you swap ammo again? Oh, it is actually V. Man, it's kind of weird how I actually remember some bits.
Might keep this.
I don't remember. Did we ever find out whether or not the cook guy actually ended up getting killed or not by this local cult? Come with me and you'll see a world of pure
Malicious spirits.
horror. And we're back here again. Son of a bitch. I think we actually need to go down and around. I don't think these caves connect. Okay. I stubbed my toe. Hmm? What's here? Yeah, I killed everything. What the hell was detecting me? Shotgun, a lever action rifle. What form should the weapon take? Oh. Oh, right. Well, shit. Doesn't really give me much sky metal. The ultimate weapon. The ultimate shotgun, and it's purple.
After all, why shouldn't I take it with me?
Damage to demonic beings increased by 50%, reduces damage from demonic vapors by 80%, increases max HP by 25. Why so little? The shotgun is ready to kill a god. Yeah, famous last words, frankly. Man, why does it have to be a full-size one, too? I want to offhand that. Seriously, where was I when I died? It'd be kind of nice if the game even just gave you like a little, hey, you died here thing. Can I? No. No, I cannot actually. That offhand is... Okay. So I think it was the mine. Yeah. Yeah, there we go. I don't know if it's... Oh man, that just takes forever. Da, 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 da. We are waiting for me to find the totem that magically teleports me to the bottom. Right, the thing that killed me is dead. There he is.
If only I could find more of these.
More of what, dude? Shells?
Death delivered.
Oh man, that... Where's his body?
I may have an idea.
There
what
it
to
is.
do with this.
Floor 303? Yeah. Yeah, it is. I mean, at least this kind of reduces the demonic vapor damage, so that's kind of nice. Don't know if the lever action would have been any better, but I kind of feel like it probably wouldn't have been.
Forefathers bear witness.
Seems to be working just fine. Shit. Oh god.
Ain't got time to wait.
You sure about that? I think you got a lot of time to bleed. Honestly surprised I'm not bleeding more. I have the debuff that actually makes it more lethal. What's seeing me? Oh god, this area sucks. Oh, I don't like it here. It's a bad neighborhood, man. It's a bad neighborhood, Luigi. It's a bad neighborhood. Oh no, Mario! Surely you're just mistaken. No, Luigi, I don't think you understand though, trying to kill me. No, Mario, you gotta just give them a chance. Just talk to them, Mario. Luigi, it's a bunch of cultists that are literally having demons with tentacles on them. Oh, Jesus. Oh, oh, there's my good ammo. That's not the head. Also not the head. Gun that does extra damage to demons too. Ugh, God, I don't like that. Hey, what about this? What if I just like... well, I don't know where their head is technically. I think it's behind their tentacles and it's just very hard to hit them. 10% a normal... Heart of Darkness increases maximum HP by 15%. Sounds good. Increases maximum HP by... Don't care about that. Extra HP would be good though. Increase inventory size. Who cares right now? Damage 5% for every 10% HP missing. Pain Threshold and Heart of Darkness both would be a decent enough combination, I think. And you can't... No, there is a skill talent tree, whatever reset. I think it's just outside of my realm of purchasing power. This is a very empty room. Oh, can you shoot through this? Well. It's not exactly at the best height, is it? Black Sunray. And I saw the light. So yeah, I guess I needed to come here, one way or the other. Is there two more, or... 4 of those keys in the shape of a black sunray are missing, and their owners supposedly traveled to the other world via small open portals. And I don't remember where I got the other ones.
something for later.
I might actually need to
Let's not get picky.
look up a thing for where the other ones are. Or, yeah, where all of them were, because I just got this one. I already got 2, and I'm missing one apparently. Although there might be 2 I'm missing? I'm not really sure. But from what I remember, I already cleared most of the areas. Well, this is not very, friendly feeling.
One man's trash is another's treasure.
Welcome to the Black Temple.
Who's next?
I think that killed him. Oh, it's that thing. It's the thing that sits on the ground and spews out a bunch of poison gas. Okay. Oh. Oh, okay. It has a Okay. Oh! No, no, no! Does nitro rounds emit an AoE when you shoot them? I don't remember. Did that kill him? Oh shit, it did, actually. Nice! Buffalo rifle proving itself yet again to be very useful. This is very unfitting music for this area. Twangy banjo. You know, here's like the Black Temple Cthulhu-esque Nightmare Temple thing. You know, like, yeah. You know. When I think, like, chthonic demons, I think dueling banjos. Ugh, I don't like them. I don't know where their weak spot is. Oh, did I completely disable their... I think I did. Hey, apparently if you shoot the green thing on their tail, if you want to call it that, they lose the ability to actually have a ranged attack, so that's nice. Ah, that is their head.
Empty inside?
You gonna try to be a stand-up comedian now, dude? No, that's
This ain't the same
not
as the other portals.
ominous.
This one is more significant. Must find a way to activate it.
This monolith is more than meets the eye. It's a key and a lock at the same time. A mechanism. A sun is visible on its surface with some of its rays missing. Something inside your backpack starts vibrating. A rattling sound echoes throughout the chamber. And now I need to find one more. So, the mine is done. I've gotten the thing here. So where does that leave? There we go. Okay.
Still walk.
Alright, so sell that, sell that, sell that. What is this? It is literally nothing. It's just a collector's thing, I guess. Okay. Sell, sell, sell. I think we have another one of these, don't we? Is this? It is, okay. I want to keep one of those just in case I need it. I shouldn't, though, especially if I have this, because that's 80% versus that thing's 60. Alright, so we have the one. Okay, so we have enough to actually purchase that. We have enough to purchase that. I could trade 20% damage for a 25% reduction in all damage taken from enemies. Oh. Again, this is one of the... Again, this is what I was saying earlier on the whole I don't want to swap out certain things because it doesn't feel worth it, right? 20% damage extra. I could get that for 25% less damage, but it kind of just feels like it's back to the same spot, right? Like it's just a side grade. So what's the purpose? You know, like what's the point of me doing it? It does not feel worth it. Right? Because it's like this one, even if it wasn't for the respawning thing, ethereal enemies doing 50% less damage is very nice. If I was able to combine it with that, 75%, right? But then you have this one, and this is a free heal. Healing supplies are so limited in this goddamn game, you know? Like, it just doesn't feel worth trading that out. I could buy this, but those are very expensive, and you don't really have a reliable way of increasing, or well, getting more money. If this game had, like, little side quests or what have you that you could do, where, you know, it's like, oh, hey, take this bounty, you know, go out, hunt some things. Again, like Stalker. Then, you know, there would be something you could potentially do there. Also, there might be a secondary Black Sunray thing over there. I don't know. Or another one, even. And yeah, I know I could take off the tongue to respawn enemies, but... You kidding me? Hell no am I going to do that. There are way too many enemies, and way too many of them that will very easily kill me. The time it will take to beat the game will go up significantly, as I then have to fight through slogs of new enemies again. Is it through here? It's gotta be. Last time I went through this, I died pretty quickly, if I remember correctly. It might have been a different portal, maybe? I don't know. Oh, it's those things. Ugh. I can't leave, right? Yep. Yep. That is the problem. There is two of them. Oh, motherfuck. Where's the other one? Wow, really? I'll take it. Uh-oh. Stop moving. There you go. Stop. There we go. So that got a little close. Was able to do it at least. Now through the wonderful vapors. Oh, goody. Oh, shit! Yeah, maybe the shotgun's alright. Oh,
Spirits are revolted
well,
by this.
that was easy.
Good.
Come on, get... There you go. Is it like a dragon? Some sort of sea monster? I don't know. Oh, wait, is this actually it? Yeah. Put that on your face. Surely nothing bad will happen if you do. What's the trade-off? Receiving damage restores original values. Literally just never get hit. It blocks an enemy attack that is about to hit once per 180 seconds. That's... I'm not gonna use it. Again, would love more artifact slots, but that one actually seems like it could be useful. Especially with something like the buffalo rifle. Oh, it's literally just spitting me right back out again. Alright. Shark? Or alligator? Yeah, there he is, right there. I might actually be able to finish this game tonight. It's already been an hour. And again, this right here is exactly why I'm not doing any of the respawning enemies, because, you know, have to fight through all this crap here again, probably die at least once, and then the fact I only have so much ammo here anyway. So how is this healing me? Gotta kill an enemy. That's not great. So I didn't think there would be a shard through that portal. I thought you would need the shards to, you know, like, I don't know, I guess, really what I was thinking. I just didn't think there would be a shard through that portal. I do not think I have the ammo for this. With a humming sound that reminds you of a nest of hornets, the portal comes to life. Hair on your arms stand up as small vines of electricity appear. Harmless, but a clear sign that the way to the other side is open. Really? That's kind of pathetic looking. You know, it's supposed to be like the portal. It just looks like the other one. Why is it not any bigger?
Oh, what is this place? Where are we? What did you do?
I mean, you know,
We
good
are
amount of
very
urgency
far
sound.
away from that bug, you know. And don't stare at me like that. Of course, I had put some spells on you to keep track of your progress.
I mean,
You
yeah.
may want to stock up. If my gut feeling is right, it's time to spend all the soul essence you've got. Something is out there, and I am not a fan.
God, yeah, the soul essence. Spend your soul essence. What the devil is that? Sneak is more efficient, increased movement speed while sneaking. 10%, okay. Enemy, It's like she has one useful thing for soul essence. Riveting. Can I trade you for, like, the hunter dude so I can actually get some ammo? Finally, it took me forever, but I figured out how to activate that gateway. The way to the other side stands open. What awaits me there? Well, I already know, since I am writing this in almost complete darkness. less than an hour after opening the gate. Good thing I brought plenty of candles and oil for my lamp, otherwise I would be like a blind rat in a maze. The first thing I should have expected, the damn thing only works one way. I'll scout the area and get the lay of the land, and then I shall ponder my options.
Will this make my day?
I guess one comparison I could make about the miasmic vapors, or whatever you want to call them. It's very Sierra Madre-esque. Yeah, that's right. This DLC does kind of try to steer you towards doing melee, doesn't it? I think it was even kind of viable initially, and then just very quickly becomes not. Is that the way I'm supposed to go? I would assume so. Okay. Can I... Yeah. Yeah, I can just go right back. Okay, so we have the need to actually use some consumables here, so... Yes, we will be using that. Reduces damage from materials. Yeah. We're gonna remove the curses immediately. Don't know if we have much else. That's fine. Quickens melee. Bleeding resistance is useful, the other part not so much. That's a trade-off. Gold mead, we have it. Some melee, yeah. Why is there a jar? I see. I'm gonna... Like, reloading the pistol is not gonna be a viable thing, really. I don't know. Guess I could use that. Wait, what does this do? 2 minutes. Weapon sway is down significantly. Range of weapon is increased. Time slows down by 30% when you aim down sights. Yeah, it's fine. There's worse things. Like when it ends. Okay, healing potion. Bred steed. Shouldn't need to take another one out. Alright, so 5. Remove the bleeding thing, because that's probably going to screw me. Kind of sounds vaguely PlayStation startup soundish.
I must be close to my prey.
Why the chicken head?
Know it.
Chicken arise? I'm sorry, am I going to have to go through a maze? What is this? Oh, how generous. We got a bandage. Huzzah. Oh, goody. Okay, it's not coming here yet. Where's it said? Is that it? It, in fact, was not it. Alright, I'm good to know that 2 buffalo rifle shots will take him down. Wasn't there a second one? Oh, I think he's back there now. Yeah, I can hear him.
It's mine now.
This place is way worse than I expected. Without light as dim as it may be, I might have been dead already. There's traps everywhere. Pressure plates, spears, and spikes, bottomless pits. I still haven't even caught a glimpse of a possible exit. It's obvious that this place isn't as random as something. Isn't a random tunnel or cave. It's man-made, and quite possible it was meant to stop any trespassers, like myself. Yeah. Where's its head? Found it. Oh, it's one of those damn things. That works. So I don't think you really need to make the quote-unquote ultimate weapon, but it definitely helps. And luck be with you if you choose the lever action, because I doubt it's going to be as good. I might be horribly wrong, but I kind of doubt it.
Your soul is mine.
Yeah, like, I can do that. One shot, he's Don't like it. No, sir. Really don't like you. And again, that's another one of those small little issues that kind of add up. It didn't drop a tentacle. Huh. Why the flammable, though? Oh. I went back. So, the constant rhythmic pulsing in the background is really making me think of the Fable 2, I think it was, tower?
Reveal your secrets to me.
Which was a really big plot point, and it was like... You become a warden, basically. I think it was like of slave labor because of the evil, like, main antagonist there. And I don't remember the reason for it. I really don't. I think it might have been like him trying to... I don't know, like harvest soul essence or something to like revive his daughter or some such sort of thing. I really don't remember the story beat on that one. It's been so goddamn long since I played Fable 2. I probably never will again, really. Oh, I whiffed that. And he had his head just right there for me. What was he doing? Sure. Well, thank you for your patience. Doctor will be right along with you in just a mo. To give you your shot. Thank you. Don't come again.
Into my
What is it?
pocket you go.
Oh, it's one of them. Great, 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 great.
Obey your master.
Another chicken head. For a game with so many chicken heads, there is a lack of chickens. Why isn't there even just like a single demonic chicken at some point as like a joke? Alright, well he's down. Now I got the Lemur cancer thing here. Where is he? I don't even know if there's going to be a boss fight here. It might just be this. Really? It's like some orcs must die looking trap. Oh, another one. Okay. Sure. Okay. This is it. My final piece of paper. I burned the rest. Oh, the irony. I loved reading, but I never could write half as well as I would like to. It doesn't matter now, though, of course. After what feels like ages of wandering around the dark tunnels, I've seen the light of day. But I'm too weak to walk or even crawl. My wounds don't help either. And this place... I've seen one like it far away, but not something of this size. A pyramid? Where am I? Why are these portals connected to this place? Even the sun is weird here, dark and hovering high above. I can only hope whoever finds these notes will be able to find more about this structure and find their way home. Black hole sun? Won't you come? Wash away the rain? I guess you can deactivate them for a return trip if you die.
The trail ends here.
Ah.
And my hunt will soon end.
Wow, that's a lot of gold ammo. Jesus. Well. Oh, wait, what? Huh? Okay. Okay, boss music. Weird boss music. Where's the boss? Huh. I'm not gonna like this, am I? Maybe I should have gotten that damage reduction one. Oh, shit, the fire resist. I didn't think that I would have this as the final area, though. How was I supposed to know, man? Oh, shit, and I don't think I have any of my... shit. Okay. I guess that's why you want the lever action. Can't say I'm too keen on the fact that he's completely out of my range. Oh. No, that's... Yeah. Okay. Okay. I kind of like his design a little bit. Oh, cool. I can waste my gold ammo on hands. I think they are actually missing. Did he heal? Shit. I don't think that did much of anything to him. I don't know if this is going to do much either. Get the nitro. Yeah, that's not doing as much as I'd really like it to. Ah, shit. Just take cover behind that and you're okay. Okay. Well, where is he? Makes a really good argument, though, to have the lever action ultimate weapon. Or you could just use a buffalo rifle. Which, you know, kind of hard to go wrong with, I guess. Even the original game.
Well done, Spirit Talker. My employer is pleased. By the power vested in me, I hereby declare our contract fulfilled. I am now at liberty to share with you the true nature of our agreement. It was your daughter who actually saved you. Her prayers for your life were heard by my employer. He entertained her wish and set in motion the chain of events that ensured her safety. Every fair deal has its price. Your payment, a soul of an imposter deity, one of many to have invaded this land, and yet one less. Go now. Your daughter awaits. 'Twas a pleasure doing business with you.
Man, okay, so... yeah, that ending is, feels like a cop-out. And again, it's that thing of, like, right there, at the ending, you see your main character from the original story, so it's like, okay, so they literally could have just brought the main character in here and done some sort of, like, combination story thing there, you know, like, you play as him and then the other guy at various intervals. I don't know. It could have been more. It could have been better, man. Jeez. Like I said at the near beginning of this, there's a lot of problems I think the DLC has that the main game has, but in lesser quantities and kind of spread out a little bit better. Yeah, so I don't know, man. I don't think I would recommend the DLC. The original game, I would recommend with a little bit of hesitation. Like, it is good, but like I said, up to a point. You know, again, like my enjoyment definitely was like a bar graph with the line slowly going down. You know, it's like looking at a stocks graph, and then near the end of the game, it was kind of just, eh. So, yeah. I don't know. Again, I kind of feel like a lot of the problem with this game is not necessarily sure on what it wants to be. It kind of wants to be like a roughin' tootin' shootin' cowboy thing with undead, while also shoehorning in stealth combat. The melee is largely a miss. But yeah, I'm glad I finished it. I'm very mixed on it in an overall sense. It is kind of a shame that the main game past that first chapter kinda like doesn't really add more to it. I don't know. I don't know. Man, I don't know. There were definitely points that could have been better. But that will be it for now. I think that will be the end of Blood West. They have a new DLC coming out, but it's just an endless mode, so I don't think I'll be doing that. I think I've got my fill of it. So yeah, that'll be it for now. It is a bit of a shame that the DLC really kind of felt... I don't know. I don't know if I can say it felt rushed, necessarily. I don't think it was necessarily rushed so much as it felt hollow. There was more they could have done with it. And what that was, I don't really necessarily know, but it I don't know. Man, I don't know. How much was it anyway? Like $8? Hold on, let me go check real quick. The DLC of Blood West of Dead Man's Promise is 10. It's a 10er. Ooh. Yeah, no. I definitely wouldn't recommend that for $10. Right. That'll be it for now, though. Have a good one, folks. See ya.